welcome to
Tilly Talks with Charlotte.
the podcast where she talks to me. This is our first episode on our podcast.
Welcome to episode 1, The Origin.
The origin.
The Origin.
W name right there. Today's episode is going to be about
Everything. Why we started it.
Why we're doing it.
And who we are.
Okay, guys, I'm Charlotte.
Oh, and I'm Tilly.
Yep. And so the name. Did you start with a name?
I don't even know how the name started.
I do.
Oh yeah, we were sat on the field outside yesterday, and we were asking about names for the thing, and someone said Tilly Talks, and
yeah,
and then we just added with Charlotte because otherwise.
The reasoning behind the name is because in school Tilly's really quiet and I'm quite outgoing, so it's kind of like. Yeah, guys, Tilly actually speaks.
Real. I'm actually a yapper. I was actually yapping to my dad for like an hour the other day.
Exactly.
It was really crazy. Like I was literally talking about the space station that I'm gonna put in everyone in. Then I'm gonna solve climate change.
Tilly's got big ambitions.
I have. It's never gonna happen.
Explain the rocket or the space station.
Yeah. So basically, in 10 years, I'm gonna go into space with my rocket. I'm gonna go to the tip and get metal and make a rocket, and I'm gonna go on a world tour and collect people all over the world.
It's gonna be a big station.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big space station, like 8 billion people, whoever's gonna be on it, and then I'm gonna wait until climate change has ended, and I'm gonna wait until the war's done, and I'm gonna wait until Donald Trump is dead. But when I come back, if he isn't dead, I'm gonna dig a hole right to the core of the earth, and I'm gonna like put a platform just above the core, so that I'm gonna put him down there. I'm gonna stuff him down that little hole, like that big. Gonna stuff him down there just above the heat, so his feet burn and like he burns upwards.
Burns down.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Fair. Have we had any interesting information this week from school?
Yeah.
Tilly the little ladybug.
Can I say names? No, I can't.
Try shorten it down to the first letter of the name, so you'll know if this is about you guys.
C.
Oh yeah.
I heard some people in front of me in maths, talking about how he's made a lot of money from whatever this. Yeah, in tech, people taking the piss.
Tech with Tilly.
People taking the absolute piss, and we're like, Tilly, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like,
got asked if I wanted to be his girlfriend and if I wanted to play in the realm with him, and I said, so we were talking about Minecraft, which is a big thing in our friend group.
Yeah, I think the Minecraft movie was actually not a great movie. It was just very inspiring. Yeah, it inspired us all to play Minecraft.
it was a bit like that was a big thing in our friend group.
Don't like survival. That's why my world is on creative. It still has rules though.
Exactly. We made a little village a couple of weeks ago where we just basically were just on there for about 3 days straight.
That was fun. It's just we ran out of stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly.
We had all the stuff apart from going to the end
because we just didn't want to.
If you're on survival, does the Ender Dragon even spawn? Oh no, I mean peaceful.
I don't know. I don't think it does because nothing else would be there.
Good point.
We spent 3 days building this, and I had this base full of like just stuff, and it was like 3 days worth of stuff, and no one had found it. We had one person. He goes and finds it in about 12 seconds. I was really mad. Yeah, but I think that's enough about Minecraft.
Yeah. What's next on the list? Our plan.
Have fun with this, right?
Our plan from this is to make money.
Make money, make friends.
Not so much friends. There might be a bit of creeps on here. We never know.
The whole reason that I decided I wanted to do a podcast was because we got a shout her out. She's coming on the podcast next week. It's Maisie. Because Maisie and her mum, they have times, and all the time she says to her mum, she goes, oh, I want to start a podcast every time she does something. And
she's just never done it.
She's just never done it because her mum's always like, no, you're not doing that. It's like,
but it's actually a really good idea.
Exactly. I think It's something that everyone needs. They need a yap every now and again.
Real. I feel like we don't have a yap enough. Like we only walk home, and that's our only yap.
Like we barely hang out after school, and it's really annoying because you want to just like be around them, but then you're like, oh wait, we forgot to do that.
We're all too lazy.
I'm not. You know, over the half term, which was 2 weeks,
she's been getting everybody out of the house.
I've been getting everyone out of the house, which is how this occurred, by the way. I've been getting everyone out of the house by I've been walking about 10 miles a day most days, because I went to London though, and I started a bit later. I think I walked a total of almost 100 miles, maybe like
100 miles?
Or something.
Was that over 10 days?
Yeah, that was over the 14 days of the holiday. But yeah, so I was getting everyone out and stuff like that. We should not reveal where we live, but oh well.
Yeah, well, we don't live there.
Yeah, we don't live there.
We don't live there.
But sunburn.
Very bad sunburn.
Yeah, way sun cream, because that's probably going to be on my hand forever, like the outline of that, which is very annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been down there most of the thing. There's this horse in a field that you walk through. It's a random side quest.
Yeah,
kind of relevant.
That horse has a criminal record. It's actually apparently killed somebody. It's very threatening, and it's got about 8 girlfriends. And it's got like a wife and 8 girlfriends.
Three.
Yeah, however many. It's like crazy. It's such a chick magnet. Like.
But we had info through the other day. The horse had chased like a man and his child up the field.
I know, poor little girl.
She's like must be traumatized. Yeah. Oh god.
We've got a bad history of going through fields with animals.
Yep, we've had sheep.
Yeah.
Cows. Cows are the worst.
The donkey and the little pony.
The donkey's I really like the donkey and the pony. They're kind of nice.
Florence.
Is that the pony?
That's the pony.
Yeah. The little Shetland, probably not even as high as his desk. It's so cute.
It's like the size of a dog. Like a normal sized dog, actually. Yeah. It's like a Great Dane is bigger than that pony. But
it's very cute. And we talk about the background. Because
it's bunk beds.
We had a bit of a studio issue where we don't have a studio, so we just had to go from my bedroom. But this is my sister's bunk, and it's a bit messy, and it's also
LOL
bedding, and I can't deal with that. And then up here we've got my posters and stuff. That's Green Day, and that's Eminem, and like a random stuff about that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Studio set.
What now?
What now? School. We already sort of discussed that.
Yeah. School is kind of boring, but kind of interesting as well.
Year, got anything to add to that?
To what?
Like year 8.
Year 8 was pretty crazy. Everyone was mean, but everyone was nice at the same time. It was so odd.
Especially to me. I was, to be fair, in year 7 and 8, I was a little shy. I understand why everyone still doesn't like me, because everyone has had a set reputation for me and how they perceive me as a person.
I swear it all started with Jess and her dad.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty crazy. That was
the start of it, I think.
I was talking to my mum about that the other day. It was really funny.
What did she think?
She just said, well, it was a bit silly that an adult's arguing with a kid, but she didn't want to pick sides because you like both her dad and you.
Yeah, that's definitely something. But yeah, it's quite annoying that happened. But it's because I was so outgoing, and I mean I still am, but I'm a bit quieter, but not really.
Well, I used to be very quiet, like in primary school and stuff. But I think yeah, she's made me more confident, and probably so is high school, because I'm kind of forced to be more confident as well.
I'll tell you what we can talk about.
What?
The English speech.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to be careful because should watch. Oh, I should not have said that. Gonna have to blur it out.
Yeah, well.
Can't say it. My English teacher said she was gonna watch this. Shout out to her.
I was actually pretty confident in it, but like before I did it, but it was like the lesson of it, and I was like, I was like hyperventilating. It was like, and then I was sat down in Mrs. Chair, and I started reading it, and I was reading it so quickly. I was so nervous for no reason.
A lot of people in my class were like that, but Maisie did hers, and she was so worried to do it, and then someone else did theirs, and I was like, go on then, I'll volunteer, and I just did it, and it wasn't that bad. What do you know? What grade you got?
Distinction.
Me too. I think it's because mine wasn't the best, but it was quite, I believe, well structured, and I think the way I said it was quite confident, so I just kind of had to go for it.
Did you like look up from your bit of paper?
I think so, but I'm also not sure because
I didn't. I was like the whole
I know
time.
I was looking at it, and then I looked up, and I think I kind of tried to talk to the crowd.
The piss, like, bro.
You know what? I think we said we were gonna try and keep like swear words to a minimum. I don't think I've sworn, and you've sworn like 3 times, and it's all been the same word.
Skill issue.
For who? You or me?
Both. The listeners, I don't know. We would just have to put a warning at the start, just like
warning. Tilly swears.
Yeah, warning. Some people might be a bit sensitive, like.
Right.
It's like most of the girls our age are so sensitive. It's like.
I think it's a hard thing because people do take offence to things like. What I really dislike is people who make comments about others, and then when someone says something back, which obviously they shouldn't do, but still do anyway.
Yeah.
That they take offence to it, and I'm like, you can't do that when you've just insulted the person who's insulted you. But yeah, I think I'm gonna swiftly move on to theme tunes.
Theme tunes.
We've been brainstorming.
Yeah.
We were gonna have Happy Birthday. We're gonna have Money Talks, but obviously that's copyrighted.
Yeah, because I told my mum about it, and she was like, "Oh, you know, Happy Birthday's copyrighted now," and I was so confused. I was like, I thought that was the only song that wasn't copyrighted.
Exactly.
And it's like really crazy. How can a birthday song be copyrighted?
Exactly.
I mean, we'll use an actual song when we make more money, but you know,
when we make money. But yeah, we were really struggling for that. We were struggling for a name at start, but yeah,
it's just a really normal name.
Exactly.
Just our name with talk.
Aims in life. Where we're shooting for. I actually don't think I know this about you. I know what you want to do roughly.
I want to be an author or a journalist or a film writer. Something to do with writing.
Yeah.
Because I like writing.
Always been big on that. Always write stories.
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, that's my plan. I actually don't know anything else what I would do.
Do you know what you want to do? Like, what's your GCSE options? Because I know you're doing art.
I'm going to do art, film studies, and history.
Yeah, because you're doing history with me as well, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, obviously, we might not get put in the same class, but oh well. I was talking about this earlier in maths. I don't think I want to go on the Berlin trip.
Why?
After Belgium. Because Belgium was just on another level. It was...
So we get to go on a plane.
Wait, it's a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You remember...
Oh, yeah.
You remember last year when they had that Microsoft issue? They were supposed to do it when they were in year 10.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that Microsoft issue, they were all on the plane. And they were like told that we can't have communications because Germany's not letting us in, and it was really crazy. And then they had to move it to year 11 because obviously I don't think they could have refunded it, so they had to move it.
Yeah, that was a really crazy thing that happened, and I felt bad for them. I tell you what, I do want to go on.
What?
This French trip that I'm going. Well, I am going on the one, but I think there's going to be another one.
Another one?
Yeah, and because obviously people have chosen it, but yeah, so that's going to be quite interesting because when we went to Belgium, thoughts?
It was a bit boring. It was a bit drama as well.
A
bit drama. Yeah, a lot drama. Everyone in our room hated each other at the time. We were put with other girls, and that's not a good thing because
poor little Tilly had a little breakdown.
I did. I texted Amy, and I was like, I'm feeling really upset. Can you come and speak to me? Because she was the closest one to me, apart from the girl on the other
that
bottom.
was-
And then she came down to my bunk and she like crept under my blanket. It was really creepy, but it was also funny.
Yeah,
And then one of the teachers came in and she was like,
what's that?
"Girls, I hope you're all in your beds." And we were just trying to stay as silent as possible. Good thing I was on the bottom bunk. They
Oh
were
my
triple
gosh.
bunk beds.
One night, I felt so bad for you know the girl above.
Yes.
Me and woke her up.
No, woke
Sorry
her up.
to the teachers who were on this trip, but we were up at about, I think it was 1 a.m, and because no one wanted to. What's the word?
Yeah, no one wanted to do a poo
Yeah.
because the spaghetti was minging and
No one wanted to do that because we were in a room full of people who weren't,
judgy.
who aren't exactly keen on any of us. They are keen on now, but
I know, that's really strange though.
not keen on me. They all decided she wasn't that bad. She's actually quite nice, and I think she fits in well with them. But yeah, they were. We were up at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, "Right, I've really got to go." So I'm sat in her bunk as she's in there, and oh my god, the sounds that came out of that bathroom were hilarious. TMI, but it was so funny. It was so loud, and I was and the biggest. I surely shouldn't be saying this, but the biggest plot woke up this girl in our room, and I felt so bad for her because she was already feeling homesick because she missed her boyfriend, which I thought was really
That's really cute. And she was on the phone to him as well. Everyone was on her bunk, like everyone. And me and you were just feeling so left out. We were the only ones that didn't like go and give her a hug. I was just like,
because I don't know her very well. I don't think I've ever spoken to her.
I have. Well, not really. She's asked me for the glue stick.
Fair. Oh yeah, that counts as a conversation.
I sit next to her in 2 lessons, I think.
Yeah, she was really sweet, and oh yeah, and we had like social time, but there was a day that everyone got mad at me because
they were like, "Let's address the elephant in the room."
Fair, yeah, I know. I was gonna. Okay, you can explain that, but do you want to explain the backstory first? So,
yeah.
Basically, what this girl in our bunk, who I'm now okay with, I think we spoke. It was on it.
Yeah.
She was speaking to a boy who was sat behind me, and I know who you were talking to, and that's all I said. I think. I think that's all I said. I hope.
I can't even remember. We were also We were also delirious. We were all exhausted. We were all starving. We all needed a wee.
Oh, I had to use the coach toilet, and there was pee all over the floor.
Yeah, because, and also, some people just think it's okay to do a poo in the coach toilets, which is actually outrageous.
On the trip.
No.
Anyway, just full name the guy. Who was it? He was dropping bombs at the back.
It was him on the Big Bang trip, coincidentally.
I felt bad for Missy, who was at the back for the first couple of days, because she had all these people kept dropping bombs in the back. Oh, the breakup happened on that trip. She marked him up when we were on the way down to Dover.
Yeah.
And I think we were 3rd day in, and everyone was talking about it. I went, Is that
hickey? Or a bruise?
They were all talking about the hickey on his neck, and I went, I thought that was a birthmark, and everyone just started giggling because it was just like huge on his neck. And then
how is Bro's mouth that big?
That's really rude. Obviously said don't go bitching about everyone.
What? Whoopsies! Can't really help that. Yeah, on that first day, at the service station, there was a Burger King and a WH Smith.
I don't think I left. I don't think I went out that time, but you did, didn't you? And I had Takis. It was Jake's Takis.
Oh yeah, but it was we were on the way there, and like we were all starving, but all they had in WH Smith was an iced lolly and water. So I got an iced lolly and water for my lunch. And then I had nothing else for the rest of the day, and then Then we had the spaghetti. We were all starving.
Poor Ryan, bro, he threw up, and so did I. Actually.
Oh, we were also jealous of the people on the other side of the room getting their food before us. We scranned it in about 5 seconds, and then it was like we were like, hold on, why is our belly so rumbly?
Do you want to watch what do they call it? The thing under what's the big archway?
I don't know.
Oh, it's in Ypres. It's in Belgium.
Yeah.
I can't remember for the life of me what it's
They
called.
had some remembrance
The
thing.
that was
yeah.
it. But it was a remembrance thing that happens every night. And we all went to watch it on the first
Oh,
night.
you've got that cup from there. Well, somewhere on the trip.
This is actually from the trip. Different.
€2.
€2, I remember that, because I've got a picture of me and Misty.
Yeah.
The one who I was literally with the whole trip, because I wanted to be.
Yeah, well, it's because everyone else turned on you, and it was just me and you. I was just
but
hopping
it was my
between.
fault, to be fair.
I was just hopping between you and Amy. It was like, because I didn't want her to feel left out, and I didn't want you to feel left out.
But yeah. So after this, we were all at this thing, and I think I had a teacher take a couple of photos for me, and then I was just like, I need to get out of here. My stomach is dying. This is actually the trip that we made our friend group.
Yeah,
because
I'd say so. Well, I think it was mostly just Lucy and Ryan.
We had Ryan, who was dating Lucy, and I was on the phone with Lucy, and I was like, oh yeah, that's Ryan. And I went, because we hated each other last year. The amount of times we were just
fought with each other all the time.
But now we're best friends somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah.
I think you've got Lucy to thank for that one.
Yeah, and I said, can we be like acquaintances? He's in my tech now. The ferry ride back. We got anything to say about that with E? You know, the guy bought us the pizza.
Oh yeah.
He bought me into a pizza, and it was paid €17.
€17. Oh my god!
It wasn't even amazing. But I was like, "Oh, come sit down then with us," because I felt bad for him. And me and Tilly shared pizza with him, and then he kind of just sat with us. And where it really,
it was a whole event last year. What happened between you and him?
That's for another day. When we're older. October, probably worst month ever. I forgot about that.
Ooh. That was a bad month.
October was a bad month for us.
We just got into a new friendship group, and like within a month, everything disappeared.
Literally.
But somehow, well, yeah, we all just stay together.
I think
people keep joining, then leaving our group.
Panto. That's a different story. Lucy, cheeky thing, came up with this game, and I still want to be friends with you. You know who you are. Came up with this game. It's the thing in Japan where they used
Pocky.
Yeah, Pocky, where they ate either side of the breadstick, and even no one kissed because that's really weird. She kept bringing it up, and I still feel bad for this because I was getting stressed because it was the end of the week, and I just wanted to get it over with and get out because I did it a couple of years ago and I hated it, and I still hated it.
Why did you do it then?
No, because Lucy was doing it, and I wanted to do it with Lucy.
Because you have to pay for it as well, which is really silly, because they should pay you.
£10 a ticket, but we paid £35 being it.
Ridiculous.
I actually yesterday got the USB stick for that back. So
I know. You put it on the group chat.
But yeah, so that was fun. But we were playing this game, and then she was like, "Oh, can we agree nothing happened?" And I was just like, "Can you shut up about it?" And I felt really bad because I made her really upset, and I'm pretty sure she still is mad with me, and it's been like 2 months. But I would like to make amends with her. It's because I just wanted, it was the last day as well, and I just wanted it to be over with because it was so warm that day as well. And I do feel bad for what I did, and I should probably make amends with her, but...
Yeah.
Right.
It's
another stage show?
Huh?
Another stage show?
Oh yeah, Matilda the musical, that was really good. Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
I had the roll off, Bruce Bogbutter, and
everyone was taking the mic. It was crazy.
I could hear you all, I could see you all as well. They were all on one row. I think there's like 8 of you or something. Really glad Ava went. I was really happy when she
came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. I was quite proud of myself because I was really nervous going on. We performed it for...
it was really good. My mum said you're the best singer out of everyone.
We performed it for 2 feeder primary schools, so people who come to a high school from those. One of them was our primary.
Yeah.
And the other was the one that is near the Chippy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good, and I think they really enjoyed it. However, we did mess up on the school song, the one that's like... Actually, not sure if I can sing it copyright.
Did you on my night?
No. I think it was bad the first night as well, but then we fixed it. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got a couple of days off timetable for that, I think. So yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, you and Trunchbull were the best.
Me and Richard, who's actually named Jacob, but
Richard.
I don't know why they call him Richard, but they do. Yeah, he's phenomenal.
And what's her name? Mrs. Wormwood.
Oh,
doing the whole thing in high heels.
We're gonna have Amy Grace on at some point.
Doing the whole thing in high heels is so impressive.
She was. These heels are that big.
She in year 11?
No, she's in year 8.
What?
No, because it was supposed to be the director who was supposed to be Miss Wormwood, but she just had to be director. So.
Oh.
But yeah, we had a couple of people backstage as well, and it was very fun. Quite enjoyed my role. It was very, very warm at the end of all of it.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was proper fun. We've been hyping up this podcast all week, even though we decided to do it about 3 days ago. Like, yeah, we're doing this because.
Like it was 10 o'clock at night or something, and you just texted on the group chat who wants to be the other host, and I was like, me.
I was hoping not hoping. You're a great host. I thought it was going to be Maisie would reply first.
Well, she didn't.
But
she wasn't even
the first guest. She's going to be the first guest.
Obviously, our friends can get multiple guest things.
Exactly, and to be honest, I love Maisie, but I've not known her as long as you, and I think we've just got a lot more to talk about. I think the flow's really good. Mm-hmm. I did see at hers at the weekend. We did went swimming with you.
Yeah.
We did the USC Speak Your Mind.
Yeah, that's everywhere at the moment. I think our year's done with it currently. Yeah, I'm not sure though because I don't follow that many people on Instagram.
No, I think I follow like 50 or something.
50 people from our school.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of people. One of them's my aunt though, and one of them's my cousin. Other than that, I'm not sure. But yeah. Can we talk about today's weather?
Boiling.
And yesterday.
It's boiling in here. She hasn't got any fans.
No, because we had some. I think it was 2 years ago. And I broke ours. I tried to swap it with my brother because I'm a cheeky thing, and it didn't work because I knew it was different. But yeah, we just haven't had any fans since then, so we just got the window open and we're not actually.
It's been 25, 26 degrees maximum today.
It was 25, yeah.
Yeah. When I checked, I was in Spark.
I'm really excited.
Or social studies, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, because Spark is like our school values, so it's what we do. Self-regulation,
pride, ambition, respect or resilience, I'm not sure, and kindness. That thing.
We're doing relationships. We just finished the topic on. We're doing GCSEs because that's going to be a big thing.
Yeah, a lot of schools choose theirs a lot earlier, but we choose ours in year 9.
Yeah. Well, no, everyone chooses them, I think, in year 9, but...
No, because some schools have picked theirs in year 8.
Crazy.
But that just because they get longer to learn about stuff. Yeah. And then in year 11, they just redo what they've done in year 8 and 10. Or 9 and 1.
A friend of mine, who lives in Stoke, they chose theirs, like, October. But I think ours launched yesterday.
Yes. Crowded hall.
Very. I pulled the phone out.
And PE teacher wearing a suit, which is not something.
Who was that? We should not have said that.
Anyway, he was wearing a suit, and that was kind of strange.
Yeah, it was very, very warm. Our English teacher, who does not want to run her drama course, had one interested student, and I just kept going.
I know, that's what my dad said. My dad said, "Oh, drama's not very popular today, is it?"
No, she had one person out of everything. I think it was her. She's the one who's interested.
Really? I wouldn't think of that.
No, I don't think anyone would. She's not the type, but
well, she's very dramatic.
Really. But yeah. I kept checking in with the English teacher. She's probably
gonna watch.
I'm gonna say top 3 because I don't want to just don't know where you are, but you're top 3 on my list of favourite teachers. So
yep. I don't even have a list. I just have
Easter eggs.
Easter egg.
I had 5 Easter eggs. No, maybe 4. I gave out to teachers.
Really?
Yeah, I gave one.
Like individual Easter eggs. How many? What did you even eat?
Me.
Yeah.
Out of my.
Yeah.
I had my Limp Bunny.
Yeah. I ate that over the span of 3
no,
days.
I handed out all my mini eggs, but I did eat quite a few of them because I had a kilogram bag of mini eggs and I handed some of them out.
Mhm. Well,
Actually,
just
most
some,
of them
like
out.
all of them, but
I had a few. And what else did I have? I think I had one of my eggs. I had my Marvelous Creations knockoff one.
oh yeah,
Aldi.
I had the actual Marvelous Creations one. That was my main egg.
That was of my grandma. Thank you. But yeah, I gave
I had loads. I feel like
the cream egg. Oh my god, the cream egg. Can we
Unleash the
talk about
goo.
that? Yeah. That on TikTok at the moment. Oh no, not well when Easter was, so like a
Yeah.
week ago.
I don't even think it's on TikTok that much.
I saw so many videos.
Did you? I just think it's the boys in my class. They kept saying unleash the goo like every day, and it's so confusing. I was like, why are you talking about cream egg?
James Marriott, one of his songs, his new song.
What is it called? Cream egg.
No. It's the line is I nod in agreement, but it sounds like he says I nut in a cream egg. So we call it the James Marriott intro. What's the incident?
Incident. What with your little group chat of baddies?
Yeah, me and my entire group chat, because I'm going to see James Marriott in November, and I'm so happy because he is a YouTuber. And it's not just because he's famous that I like his music. When I first started, I had a big obsession. I still do, but
it's like the whole Sam and Colby.
Oh my god, the phase of Sam and Colby was crazy.
I still sometimes watch their videos.
Yeah, same. They came out with a new one the other day. I don't think I've watched
it. Did they do Hell Week?
Yeah.
For Halloween, Halloween.
Hell Week can't top it. They did the school one. You just can't top The Conjuring. That's just,
yeah, The Conjuring was really good.
You do a 7. No, I think it was 5-part something.
Yeah.
And you see a head pop out the basement. Like
that was. I mean, it could have been edited, but like it was...
They didn't even like see it. Like it was. I put my comment in, so you couldn't tell. But they then did a
video about it.
Abandoned school. That was their next Hell Week. That was Hell Week 2024.
Yeah.
There was just no beating Conjuring. You just can't.
I know. Like, imagine staying in the Conjuring house
for a week.
I mean, it might not even be haunted, but it's just
next podcast video was at the Conjuring.
Yeah. Let's go there. Let's go to America. Actually, no, we're not going to America.
We were talking about this actually. Viewers wise, we're gonna get about 10 people watching, and then that'll be it.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like our chats.
I hope you like the yap.
How long have we even been doing this? Half an hour.
I'm going on holiday. I'm going to Tenerife. Which
yeah.
Tilly's gonna have
so I've got to do all the editing, and I've got to do the update or uploading, whatever.
Because we've already got 2 guests lined up already.
Yeah.
But his video we're gonna have to record the same week, so we might run that episode short. The one week.
Ain't no way you're letting him in here.
Unless we have a little chair right there.
A tiny one.
We'll find that out. Got one in small, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
keep seeing Ryan holding him on his shoulders.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. He just carries him. We'll come out of maths or science.
Yeah, just anywhere, all around. He was doing it inside.
He'll just pick him up and put him over his shoulder. Quite fun, quite interesting. I'm not sure. I told him. I said, "You're coming on the podcast. You got to get in some of your own content. We're not just gonna sit there." And let you.
If he's done no planning, then he's not doing it.
I said, "You come to me 3 days."
We'll get Lucy on here because she's already planning it.
My merch, and I said, "We're not gonna get to that stage."
I mean, maybe for us to just wear.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as like we could go to creators events? On TikTok, you know how you can get you can get PR, but you can email PR things with no followers. They'll give it to you.
We can promote it on the podcast.
Exactly. We can do a sponsor segment.
This podcast is sponsored by this PR brand. Anyways.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
You want just free stuff, don't you?
I do.
That's what I'm doing. Right, choir. We're going to Cheshire Show.
Where's that? Is it like Young Voices?
Yeah, but you apparently just got rid of free stuff. Quite
nice.
But yeah, that'd be cool. Shout out to ourselves. We've got an Instagram and a TikTok account. Which we'll put
it at the end.
Yep, you'll see clips of this before you see the actual video.
Yeah, it's going out on Saturday. Every Saturday, new video drops, guys.
Sorry if you hear cars coming past. Literally have no other secure place to film this.
But yeah, and so every other week there's a guest. Every week a new video
podcast
at 8 o'clock.
at 8 p.m.
When
UK
whatever
time.
our time. Yeah, UK time. London.
British summer time.
Yep.
8 p.m. Yep, that'll be fun.
Unless we get bored of it and just
Unless
stop.
you just quit. No.
If we go inactive, guys, it's probably because we're doing exams.
Oh yeah, I actually was talking about that.
Yeah, wait, we can just do like revision sessions for
Oh gosh,
for who is.
have tutors on the pod. Get our
No,
tutors on the
I'll
pod.
get my German tutor on it.
Right, I was talking to my when I went down to London, which is where my cousins live.
Yeah,
My aunt is German.
yeah.
Like she's born and raised in Germany.
Were you speaking to her in German?
No, I can't speak German that well. I've forgotten everything. Everything except Die Geldauttomat, which means ATM.
Die Geldauttomat is in the
That's
nähe.
what we used to.
Because our school doesn't offer German anymore. I started learning it before I knew that, and I was really annoyed.
So you're doing it in year 10, aren't you? Sitting the exam.
I don't think so actually. I think
You
I
don't
might.
think-
I think I'm gonna do it in year 11.
With who?
Mister. So yeah, I think he's gonna do my speaking exam,
Yeah.
and then everything else I can do just in a room
Fair.
on my own or in another school that does it with random people, which I don't really care because I'm not gonna speak to any of them
Then-
anyway.
Then I speak to you. You're just gonna do it. Yeah.
Like they might
Good
be,
for you,
they
I'm
might be like,
happy.
"Who's this random girl who's doing the German exam?"
Oh no!
Whoa, whoa,
We're gonna have to blurt that out. In a way, I just outed our school, by the way.
whoa.
I thought I was hoping I would not have to do that much editing. I'm gonna have to watch us speak so many times to get this all right.
I know you're gonna have to watch
We're gonna have to
40. Oh, it's nearly ended.
Oh no, the podcast is always at the end. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this. What's the
It might
outro
a
gonna
bit
be?
Shorter.
Bye, guys.
It might be a bit shorter with the amount of times I'm gonna have to cut Tilly or me out.
Stop
so-
it.
Stop it.
Yeah, well, just where we've said people's names and just where we've said places and just where we said school,
Out ourselves.
and maybe we'll have to cover whoever's mouth who said it so people can't.
Beep.
So some professional lip reader
Oh my
can't
gosh,
lip
no,
read.
actually, you might have just me in the background going beep. See,
That's
like,
a
you're
good
doing
idea.
it.
It's like how some people have like that dolphin noise.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I want that.
Or just like,
We're gonna have to let the listeners can decide what sound we're gonna have.
okay, get us to 1 like and we'll do a Charlotte
1
saying
like.
beep. Anyway,
Right, and that's probably a good place to leave the podcast.
hope whoever's watching, listening, enjoyed
Oh
it.
yes, because right,
Enjoyed our yap. It's going on YouTube and Spotify.
hopefully
so
Spotify, but I'm
hopefully.
not sure yet.
I don't even know how you do that.
Neither do I. But if it does go on Spotify, it will be under Tilly Talks with Charlotte, hopefully, the podcast.
In our description.
Yes, you were going to see clips of this before it comes out, hopefully.
On TikTok and on Instagram. We might put our personal ones out now. If we want.
If we want to. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of the podcast.
Bye.